Hey, it's you! Come on in and join us!
Hey, y'all, we are keeping our eyes on the Christmas sky tonight with some help from MacDuff's Soap Company.
It's a Christmas morning with the Barbershop Duet.
Hi, I'm Marcus Klinger with Klinger Vocal Studio.
And I'm Sarah Vincent with Sarah Vincent Virtual Pilates.
And on Wednesdays and Saturdays.
We are the Barbershop Duet!
Hey, y'all, come on in. Thank you for finding our little barbershop. If you happen to be here during one of the live premieres, why, come on in the live chat. Meet the Whip Pack, a cool group of folks hanging out from all over the world. They'd love to meet you, too.
They would. And for our mention today, we wanted to show you some of the other fun things that they have over at MacDuff's Soap Company, like room sprays and wax melts.
EDPs, bar soaps. Y'all, the width and breadth of what Sean and MacDuff are doing over there is awesome. And this Christmas room spray is beautiful rosemary, eucalyptus, menthol. It's the sense of being outside. There is nothing stereotypically Christmas about this. It is an outdoor Alberta breezy wintry blast, and I love this thing.
Me
and
too.
What is our soap today?
Our soap today is going to help us add on to our Sky series. So we have Christmas Sky.
Well, and we've got the cabin waiting right over here, so we need to know what's going on over its head. Let's meet the soap. All right, y'all, so from the sales page at MacDuff'sSoapCompany.com.
Gaze up at the majesty of Christmas Sky, where the sacred meets the sublime in this homage to classic frankincense fragrances. A radiant opening of orange peel and bergamot glow like a winter sunset, illuminating a heart of frankincense, myrrh, and warming clove. In true MacDuff's fashion, a delicate hint of dark chocolate weaves through the composition, complementing the citrus with a subtle gourmand twist. The base is richly grounded by cedarwood and patchouli, while vanilla and sandalwood lend a creamy, velvety finish.
Y'all, why I love this. Had I seen somebody submit this brief to create a fragrance and I saw these scent notes, I'd be like, are you out of your mind? Patchouli and bergamot, frankincense and chocolate, and yet I know by experience that we are in the best of hands for this adventure, because if anybody can make a gourmand out of anything, it is Sean and MacDuff's. Let's open the box. All right, y'all, you are witnessing a legitimate Christmas miracle, because while the Canadian Post Office is on strike and shut down, this still arrived on time yesterday for us to shoot our episode, and let's see. There it is, y'all. Christmas Sky. Look at those labels of MacDuff, like reminiscent of Van Gogh's Starry Night. And this one, Christmas Morning, you did not see. It's waiting here in the box. All right, y'all, it's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. Let's have our first impression. All right, y'all, I'm going to have her go first, because I think this might be Sean's frankincense and myrrh scent. And I love that we just shot frankincense and myrrh for Sterling, so I kind of have a baseline of what those two scent notes are, so I can kind of tell what Sean's done with it.
And I'm curious, with all those gourmandy things, is it going to sweeten it up or get more spicy? We'll see.
The frankincense and myrrh that I know, I have no idea how you'd make it gourmand, so I'm excited to get to know this.
Me
Let's see
too.
what we've got under the lid.
Oh, I'm going in. Okay. It's not too dark of a color, so let's see here.
Okay.
Ooh, it's been a while since we've had MacDuff's.
I guess
I'm
it
ready.
has, yeah.
Well, that was a good long whiff.
Ah!
Okay.
Are you transported?
I am, but I really do get the sky, like, outdoor side.
Nice.
There's almost like I don't think there's an evergreen in here at all, but there's something that's just subtly sweet enough that makes me feel like it's fresh evening, like winter air.
Right.
Not like the trees out there, but it's that crisper side that there's trees around.
Right.
So a lot of the other Christmas scents do go evergreen and all those other ones. This doesn't, but the brightness, the bergamot, like citrusy stuff, it's cold outside. You can smell the cold.
And how do you do that without evergreen? I'm excited. What else do you get?
It's so funny. I really thought, like, our first time smelling frankincense and myrrh, I was like, oh, that's not what I expected.
Right.
I thought I kind of learned it.
Yeah, that was an adventure, I'll tell you.
But here, it's in a whole new, different, fun way. Like, it is keeping it in that lighter resinous kind of a scent.
Right.
But the sweetness is there. It doesn't quite go gourmandy sweet. It's just that lighter, brighter side of the scent. So I really do get the sun setting. It's not dark yet. It's coming, but it's not quite here.
Now, y'all, what I love about Christmas Cabin is Sean let us know before we shot this, it's not going to smell like Christmassy stereotypes at all. There's no evergreen, there's no gingerbread, there's no candy cane. It's not about that. It's about creating a vibe of what could be a Christmas cabin. Something cozy, something nostalgic, something with family, something with friends, somewhere warm. And y'all, mission accomplished. I don't know why, but this now smells just as Christmassy to me as holly berries and candy canes. So where does this land? Is there anything stereotypically Christmas going on in here, or is it a brand new vibe?
I would say it's a brand new vibe.
There you go.
It's not the stereotypical thing, but I do feel like I'm somewhere new, like somewhere cool. Like I'm experiencing Christmas maybe in Canada or somewhere else.
Right.
It's not like what we're used to here, which I enjoy. And it does have... I know it has Christmas in the title, but there is something fun about this that I feel like as soon as it starts to get cold and crisp in the air, that this could go all the way through to like maybe February or something. Like it just has that coolness in the air. I don't think there's like a neroli in here, but there's something that has that prettier, like, you know, when you look at all the colors in a sunset and they change like if you try to take a picture, the next picture is going to already be different. It changes that quickly. That's almost happening to me with the scent. Like when I think I got something figured out, then I wait, nope, a new layer. Oh, and there's another new layer. It just keeps changing and morphing in front of you.
So is there a tug of war going on in here?
I don't know if it's a tug of war or if it's just like almost like it just keeps literally changing and rolling to the next thing. Like it takes that scent and finds another one. Takes that scent, finds another one. Like it just keeps building.
Nice. Now, if there is a prominent scent note that you might recognize, is this centered around something?
Okay, let me see if I can go at it that way. Okay, I feel like I'm now getting more the frankincense and myrrh part that has like a white woodsy, like really light kind of part that's prominent throughout the whiff.
Right.
There's something at the beginning that's like a winter aquatic-y, outdoorsy something. Not strong, but just I know the season.
Right.
Then it goes into the frankincense and myrrh part. And then at the end, those citruses are gentle and sweet, but they just make it a little more yummy. I'm not going to take a bite out of it, but it does have that kind of sweeter note to finish you off.
Right. I love that you said Christmas aquatic, because my life was pretty much destroyed by a Mandela effect video I was watching that said, hey, do you ever take a good look at the North Pole on a globe? There isn't one. It's just water. I know. South America is ice, lots of ice, penguins, all kinds of stuff. But North Pole? You got Iceland, you got Greenland, and then you keep going up and there's nothing there. There is no ice at the actual North Pole. My life has been a lie. So the fact that this could be an aquatic makes total sense to me. All right, let's take this.
Let's see. See what your nose says. I'm curious. What do we think?
Sean. Hold on. I am shamwouzled. I got two very, very different scents from this.
Okay.
And what you said earlier is starting to make a lot of sense. This is two very different soaps in one. One of them is a beautiful outdoor, above a cabin Christmas sky. But that's not the first real character that I got. This is a dude. This is Santa if he's not bad. Yeah, because if you smell bad Santa, there's patchouli in there, there's spices in there, there's tobacco in there, there's some booze in there. This is Santa before the sleigh ride.
Okay.
He is beautifully clean. He is beautifully spiced. He's got some cologne on. He has had a shave. Even the shoe leather of his boots smells amazing. There is something to this character, y'all. And if you could give Santa Claus a signature scent, I think this is it. And it's not evergreeny. It's not piney. It's not holly berries. It's not peppermint. It's not any of the things that stereotypically would make up a Christmas scent.
Like he can almost smell like that all year.
Right.
You know?
That's just it. And there's something creamy, probably that sandalwood under the surface that is not denoting a wood, but is almost a lactonic that's just sitting under the surface to make this have its own sort of eggnoggy charm without it being eggnog. And y'all, just part of the perfumers. Evergreen is present. And the reason you don't sense it, it's clicking with the cedar, and it's becoming this new sense of a spicy wood that's neither cedar nor evergreen, but somewhere down the middle. Mix that with the sandalwood, and those are those base notes. Y'all, hold on.
It's not what you expected at all, right?
No,
Not at all.
No, I am just as blown away by this as I was by Christmas Cabin. Absolutely Christmas scents that you have not smelled anywhere before. He has completely reinvented that smell of a cozy Christmas around a fire. I'm not sure how he's done this.
Can you tell that the sun is still up?
Yes.
I feel like that's different.
There's something orangey in it that is those last few streaks of sunlight through the clouds. Absolutely. And something that citrusy is giving like a stewed sense. There is something warm in the citrus. Usually bergamot can have a little bit of a cold bracing quality in barbershops or where it would need to. This is more of a simmer pot bergamot kind of thing going on. And y'all, for me, the frankincense and myrrh are the spine of this scent, but they are in such a unique way. They present a super bright character, and they are being blanketed in all of these other scents and spices, so that when they're there in the balance, they're present, but there is such an equal side of light and shadow to this that they don't jump out as prominent scent notes. All of those other softer notes have been turned up so that when you hear them all together, there's your balance. And having smelled frankincense and myrrh from Sterling, I didn't think anything could balance out those two strong singers. And yet here we are.
Right?
This is beautiful.
They're like completely opposite spectrums of frankincense and myrrh, but they help you get to know frankincense and myrrh.
They're almost doing the job of a tobacco in this, like mid notes and base notes together. But y'all, that squinchy part of frankincense and myrrh, that part that smells like a cleaner, because sometimes they are used for that, has been balanced out here. So you are getting the richer undertones of the frankincense and myrrh, where in some of the others you're not. You're getting more of the higher, almost piney qualities of it, right? It's gourmandy, because most MacDuff things are, but they're so under the surface that there is nothing about this that makes you want to get a spoon.
Right, yeah, you don't want to take a bite. I still get a lot of outdoor energy. Like sky is definitely makes sense for the theme of this.
Do you get a tiny floral hiding under the surface of this?
Yeah, earlier I was trying to figure out what it was. If it was like a neroli, it was something secretive.
Oh, you did say that.
But it's so intertwined that I don't want to say it makes it pretty, but it just adds that brighter, like more elegant side to it.
Lily. It's just like a little something like that, a little jasmine, just a little wisp of snow right there on the outskirts of
I'm with you. Yeah.
Woo! Oh, MacDuff, good boy. And we might learn a few more of the secrets hiding in this when we build a lather. So would you like to introduce this glorious new addition to our shave locker?
Since it's Christmas, we have to show you our Grinch brush from Opus. And it even says the Grinch there and shows our little friend on the bottom.
And this is a Manchurian knot, but Craig himself has warned us against soaking it. I know.
It's dry.
I know. So we're going to try it dry today. And this is the patented vertical bloom we do here at the Barbershop Duet. We're just going to wet the soap, but we're going to let the water hang out there at the bottom of the bowl. That way, the bristles are going to soak up the soap and not all the water. We're going to use the water later. And this is our Captain's Choice Copper Bowl. It is the shiny, polished colorway. And right now, we're just going to swirl the brush forwards, backwards, start loading that soap onto the bristles themselves. And then the patented Barbershop Duet brush spin. Spin your brush 25%. Gives those bristles a new orientation against the soap itself in the bottom of your bowl. It's going to start sopping up even more of it onto the bristles. And then, why not? Turn it again. Push down, start to feel for that backbone to start to take a little shape. And then you're going to start to find that about 75-80% of that soap has actually made its way onto your bristles with MacDuff's is not hard because it is soft like butter. Now, the sloppy part, but the fun part. Dive down to the bottom of the bowl. Let the rest of that water get sopped up onto the bristles. And then, ladies and gentlemen, you are either ready for the best face or leg lather of your life or the best bowl lather you've ever seen.
Look at that magic already happening.
Y'all, and if the bubbles start a little too big, put a little less water in next time.
Wow, this brush is like soaking up all the goods.
We do know of one guy that top loads his MacDuff's, and we want to have him on the show to do an example. Not that there's anything wrong with top loading your MacDuff's, even though Matt's the only one that does it. Yeah, both Sloppy and Thirsty Badger are now in Canada.
Right? All the badgers went to Canada.
Do the badgers migrate annually?
Okay, my friend, I think we're ready to do a little comparative fun. What do you think?
All right, so you will only find this here on the Barbershop Duet. This is the Which Miracle on 34th Street is better, the new one or the old one with? On 3, 1, 2. Oh.
Right?
Whoa.
Things happen.
A little bit more of a sandy note?
Yeah, it's really outside. Like almost the outside of a building.
Whoa. I was expecting ice. I got a little bit of sand. Brilliant. Brilliant. because it's warm and it helps balance out some of those cooler spices going on in the upper notes.
I'm curious if I'm the only one that when I hear the term like frankincense and myrrh, I just don't think light and pretty. And somehow in here, it's completely unexpected. Like, I think if I was given a multiple choice to guess what type of scent this was, I would not say a frankincense and myrrh scent, which is kind of cool.
Right, and if you know frankincense and myrrh, there is a part of it inside that's orangey, that's bright, that's clean. It's that part that's been pulled out and put in here. The other incensey parts of frankincense, and especially myrrh, are not as present. In fact, they might just be super under the surface because I'm only sensing that bright, friendly quality of these two things.
Okay, before we look at the scent notes, do you get more of the clove or the dark chocolate side?
Oh, I'm so glad you said that. Clove, 100%. And I think that's the scent that opens up into the dark chocolate. What do you get?
The dark chocolate is very hidden. I don't want to say it's bitter, but it's that drier side that just makes me think more outdoor. Again, not like I would take a bite of straight up cocoa. Right. There's just something in there that adds a little maturity and that elegant side to it.
And y'all, since this is a MacDuff episode, we're going to start lathering the dog. We want you to see how no, I'm kidding. So y'all, here we go. Onto the face just like this. Well, we do watch our shave arcade for the shaving. We don't do it here in the Barbershop Duet, but we realize y'all probably want to see how this lather coats the face.
Am I doing it? Okay.
Yeah, look at this. This is MacDuff's lather. It's beautiful. It's fluffy, and yet it has a girth to it. It stays where you put it.
It really does.
I'm going to keep this next to the bad Santa in the cabinet and call it good Santa. I am going to die on that hill. Y'all, let's look at the scent notes. And back to the sales page at MacDuffSoapCompany.com. Let's just start with the list. We're going to begin here with
orange peel,
love that.
bergamot. Those definitely bring you in.
Yep.
Then frankincense, myrrh, clove, cedarwood, patchouli. I feel like those are kind of all together in the middle.
And I missed this one.
Yeah.
A little vanilla. Absolutely. To beat a sweet without having to add a sugary
it's
note. It's
subtle. Right? It's just enough to blend along with the sandalwood and the dark chocolate. Somehow those are adding like a little earthier vibe.
Right. And I am saying that my vanilla extract in the cabinet is a bourbon. It's an alcohol. So they might make it a tiny bit boozy in here. Maybe Santa has one small drink before the flight.
Yeah. It's funny because I don't find myself wanting to figure out if this is masculine or feminine, but because you mentioned that this could be a Santa scent, then I was like, oh, could it be a Mrs. Claus scent? And somehow, I think it still can.
You know, I think you're right. The body chemistry of females will react a little bit differently Chris, than it will for us gentlemen, so I don't see why Mrs. Claus couldn't pull this off.
Have we had other ones that had straight up orange peel?
Not like this. This is almost like a smoky orange peel. This is almost like a leathery orange peel. This is beautiful because I feel like it's playing against the sandalwood in the lighter notes. And that clove, y'all, clove is used for a million different things in shaving soaps. And I love that here it's being used as a little bit of that intrigue in the middle to sort of add to both the gourmandy part and the spicy part.
I'm with you. And it's still, there's just nothing in this that's making it a dark scent. Right. So that's why I know that I'm more like looking at the sky. It's full of colors and fun things.
Well, and Santa Claus, if you meet him in real life, is a little bit magical. He's 2,000 years old. I love that this is a vibe, not of a by-the-fireplace scent waiting up for him, but just what might he wear to the gym? And my favorite part of all of it is that where Christmas Cabin has nothing stereotypically Christmas in it, but makes the most fabulous Christmas vibe. This is doing exactly the same thing, but in a different direction. I feel like this goes for more of the sweets. This goes for more of the romance. This goes for more of the bright purples in the sunset. This one goes for more of a charming character. This one goes for more of a real guy who's whimsical, who's clever, who's kind, who's protective, who's Santa.
It's fun to look at this label too because I feel like you can see the snow out there. Like there is just something about that crisp, cool part that's coming through. I'm not sure if it's just the orange peel kind of vibe helping. Something in there is making me know that it's just bright and brisk and a little chilly for this evening, you know. But I feel like I would almost want to use this scent in the morning. There's something about it that I think I would just grab it anytime.
It's the citruses.
Yeah.
So ubiquitous in the morning aftershaves of the 50s and 60s. Y'all, that sense is here. And I think the frankincense and myrrh are actually helping. I don't know why, but my nose is kind of almost hearkening back to Gillette Sunup. Yeah. I mean, it's that kind of a bright, vibrant morning that this is bringing into the equation.
I'm with you.
And maybe that's it. Christmas Cabin is more for me, the sunset. This is more a little bit like a Christmas morning.
So, as the sun goes down on this scent, I think we should take this a little deeper. And
this is a little unexpected. Even something gorgeously soapy on top to let you know this is a character, this is a person, this is somebody that's taking a shower. I love this. Y'all, the finish on this bowl is shiny copper, and yet you can't see it. You can't see it. Look what this lather has done. This is beautiful.
I know. I feel like that whole brush is ready for like 5 shaves at this point. There's nothing in this scent that I think would ever become pokey or you could get tired of. Is like, it just, that's that intriguing part. You want to keep whiffing it.
Right, which is amazing because some of these scent notes are prominent. Some of them are strong. But yeah, I don't get the sense that I would ever grow weary of them throughout the day.
It's so inviting. It really just makes
That's
you...
a great word.
Want to enjoy it. Like, actually think of when you see a sunset or like when the sun's about to go down.
Right.
There's something in your soul that's like content with the moment. Like, okay, it's nighttime. It's finally here. The day's almost over.
And there's something about a Christmas sky that brings a sense of hope that this is somehow capturing. I think everybody who looks up at the sky on Christmas looks at the moon to see if there's going to be a little silhouette of a sleigh and 8 tiny reindeer going past it. There's something about hope. There's something about rebirth because New Year's is just around the corner. There's something about the hospitality of giving gifts and spending time watching your favorite movies. Somehow this captures all of that and recreated from scratch a brand new Christmas scent for us to get to know. Like when Cher's Christmas album came out last year and everybody was like, wow, an actual new Christmas CD to add to the pile because this one's awesome. That's what I feel like with this.
Yep.
Definitively Christmas, but definitively nothing like you've ever smelled before.
And it's one of those scents that once Christmas is over, everyone kind of gets a little sad. Christmas is over.
Yeah.
But this scent, I feel like I could hold and just take whiffs of it and be like, okay, we're good.
Perfect. And wear it to the office because nobody's going to say, oh, is that peppermint? Oh, is that Christmas tree? No! It's
not.
something only you are going to know this is Christmas in February and it's going to be your little secret.
Everyone does Christmas in June. This would be an awesome one to bust out. Even then, I feel like.
You. So it's pretty easy, y'all. Just be Kate McAllister heading off into that Christmas sky for an adventure in Paris. And you're going to look out over the sunset and you're going to see those beautiful clouds starting to form as the moon comes out. And you're only going to have one thought. Come on! And you're going to get your own. So, head over to MacDuff'sSoapCompany.com to find this and a bunch of other cool stuff. Well, I've had my shave, y'all, with Christmas Sky. And you know what? I think this is Bad Santa's good cousin. I think this is somebody who was hanging out with Bad Santa 2 hours ago. Or I think this is what Santa smells like when he gets back and has had a shower and is ready to start for the next year. There is something beautiful about how the patchouli in this is just so delicate and balanced out by the soapiness, by the cologniness of the cleans and creamy smells in this. This is beautiful. Sean, thank you for, again, creating another iconic Christmas scent from the ground up. And I had my shave with it today, y'all. I know we have a ton of it, but I still save it for special occasions. It is awesome stuff. I love it. And we will be back for a Christmas morning. Welcome to Messages.
So, for our December giveaway, we have a collaboration with Adopted Acres. 'Twas the night before Christmas, and you have a chance to win a full soap of your own.
Yeah, y'all, Douglas Lane created the scent and the soap based on our scent notes. And if you want to be the first one to get a full-size tub as soon as Adopted Acres goes live after the first of the year, send us an email here to WeSentYou@theBarbershopDuet.com so that we can get back to you. It's the only way we communicate about our giveaways. And check back here on January 1st when we reveal our lucky winner on the show.
Best of luck.
Y'all, I love that this sits right on the line between shy and bossy. It's right in the middle. A few of these scent notes are hiding a little bit in the background, and a few of these are more of your prominent singers, a little bit unafraid to defy gravity, but you put those all together, and boy, it is right there in the middle for you to be your personality that this adds its charm to.
I'm trying to think of other ways to explain this scent if people don't know what frankincense and myrrh smells like.
Right.
Like there's something in here that almost could be like a spicy tobacco-ish.
Yes.
Not green tobacco.
Right, right. For our PAA fans, Astro Traveler is not a crazy distant cousin. Those sort of beautiful orangey things going on in the prominent notes.
But somehow it is still more Christmassy than
Oh,
that one is to me.
100%.
Like something in the
that's
difference.
More of an autumn scent.
Yeah.
This is definitively a Christmas sky.
But not the stereotypical. Like if you just read that list, you wouldn't really think like, oh, I think I know what that smells like. There's something super fun and intriguing, and I feel like it's just, there's a gentle smile on your face as you're whiffing, or even if you get whiffs of you wearing this, like, you're not going to have a bad day.
Right.
It's just going to fix it and make it all the Christmas fuzzies, make it all better.
And isn't that what Christmas is for? Thank you for spending this time with us. And hey, Sean, MacDuff, thank you for the new line of soaps this year. We are always excited to smell new seasons.
I know we still have one more Christmas morning, so that'll be coming out soon. Don't forget, you're next to phone with the Barbershop Duet.
You'll smell better just watching this.